Give us your
Heavy red zone first day. I
Mm.
mean, you don't usually see it that extensively right out of the gate. You think coaches maybe trying to send a message, maybe to offense and defense about red zone play here?
Yeah, I mean, Coach explained to us why in our meetings, and typically NFL games are won and lost inside the red zone in 2-minute drills. So start off with 2 minute, then heavy red zone. That was just kind of start the camp on the right note. Everything kind of happens a little quicker in the red zone. There's some good today. There's some not so good today. So I mean, it's the first day of camp. We got a lot of practices left to get some of these things fixed up. Communication was really big for us today, and I thought as an offense, we really gelled and we were able to talk to each other and we communicated very well.
How different does it feel for you? Just go take yourself back a year ago this time. How different is it?
Yeah, I mean, it's extremely different knowing that I'm getting the number one reps. Whenever the ones are out there, these are my reps. And going back to last year, it's like I don't know, and maybe I'm getting a couple threes or twos here and there, and maybe switched into the ones for a play or two here or there. So just the feel of the whole thing, knowing that it's those are getting those reps are extremely crucial, I think, for a quarterback.
Does it remind you of how far you've come, and maybe in some senses how far you still have to go?
I mean, a little bit. I know there's still a lot that I got to learn in this game, a lot that I got to do to improve, and I'm going to work my tail off until I get to, where I need to be to help this football team win games.
How much of a leap have you made in terms of playbook? How much of an expansion have they made from year one to year two for you? Where are you in that process?
I mean, Coach Dable's been doing a really good job, with our entire offensive room, especially our quarterback room, with getting plays that we really like in, and if we don't like a play, getting those out. Obviously, being here for over a year, having the same system, the same terminology, having that relationship with Daves, we're able to bounce ideas off each other, and that's one thing Daves is just fantastic at. He's always willing to learn, always willing to take something from somebody else. He's eager to get better, as a play caller, and he wants this offense to run as smoothly as possible.
With everything that happened last year, when you jumped into start, good games, bad games, injuries, at the time it probably seemed something you had to deal with. Now looking back, how much did all of that, good and bad, help you coming into this year?
Everything that you can do, during the season, you learn from. If you don't learn from it, that's when you lose. So having those game reps and those experiences and going out for a while and having Derek come in and having Matt come in, learning from those guys, and then going out and being able to apply what I've learned from those guys and put it onto the field. And it's kind of sucks because last year I really started feeling like I was getting things going. I felt like I was getting in a groove, and fortunately the season ended on us. So now with these reps, with what I've learned, with what I'm continuing to learn, and guys that I'm trusting around me, and the addition of Coach Dorsey, he's been helping a lot. So I can't wait to get out there and actually start playing some football games.
Josh, when John Brown was signed, everybody talked about his deep threat ability, which he obviously has, but it seems like he also has ability to separate horizontally as well as vertically. Do you notice that? Does that surprise you, maybe what he's bringing to the table extra?
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously everybody knows he's a speedster, but he's very smooth. Smooth is very fast, especially when it comes down in the red zone. Being able to get in and out of cuts. He's been doing a really good job with that, and that's something he's been continuing to work on. He's a vet. He's a very smart kid. He wants to learn. I shouldn't have said kid. He's older than me, but he's a smart guy, and I really appreciate having him and his curiosity to learn our playbook and get in and dive in and work with me before and after practice too.
Does it feel different with, not just because they're new faces, but Brown, Beasley, these new weapons that are around you? How does that? How do you translate to that? Like in terms of just the feel of having these different guys and the different skills that they.
We still got a long ways to go. Obviously, having them here is great. We're still trying to find out what roles, what things they're really good at, what things they can and can't do. And that's going to be a learning process throughout this training camp. We're just trying to look to improve and get better. And every day we go out there, we're going to learn something new about each other. They're going to learn stuff about me. I'm going to learn stuff about them. We're going to talk about it, communicate, and hopefully apply that to the game field.
Josh, do you feel the weight of the expectation? You're in your second year. People are expecting a jump, and not only you but the team. Do you feel that weight being kind of placed on you right now as the guy?
Not at all. This comes with the territory. I understand that, and listen, I love football. I love what this game entails. I love everything about it. I love being a Buffalo Bill. I love being here in Buffalo. I love this team, and I love being a part of this team. So, you know, that pressure really doesn't seem so heavy when you think about it that way. We got guys around you that are going to do their job, and that's where the communication and the camaraderie, everything that we worked on in OT kind of applies to camp, and we continue to build on that and get into season. It's very fluid, and you know, we got a good thing going here.
Josh, I'm talking to Coach McDermott before practice today. You know, the whole continuity issue came up. So many new pieces on offense. You just kind of referenced it a little bit, but he talked about sooner the better in terms of building chemistry. Can you talk maybe in detail about the challenge of that, where you think things are right now, and how much of a sense of urgency, and how far away you are from being game ready in that area?
I mean, there is a sense of urgency, but we understand that football, real games are played, you know, in a couple months, or you know, in a month and a half. So we understand that there's time, but at the same time, we don't want to wait. You know, we want to get things going now. I think that's what Coach alluded to. You know, sooner the better. So we're going to continue to talk and continue to get reps on the field, and you know, whether it's in walkthrough or after practice, we're going to try to get as many reps of me throwing the ball to them as much as possible.
Josh, sorry if you've been asked this already, but Brandon said earlier today that something they wanted you focusing on was taking those checkdowns when they were available, and saw a lot of that in practice today. So how big of a focal point was that in day one?
You know, I wouldn't say it was a focal point just in day one, but I think it's been a focal point in OTAs as well. So it's going to be something I'm looking forward to doing a little more of. Obviously, getting the ball into our playmakers' hands, making the right decision, that's what it all kind of comes down to. Checkdowns aren't usually a cop-out. It's usually the smartest play. You know, when everybody drops back, get it to a running back, get it to a tight end, get it to our slot, and let them make a play. And you know, a 2-yard throw can turn into 20, you know, and we got to understand that. I got to do a better job of understanding all that stuff too. So it's still a learning process, and, you know, I'm anxious and I'm eager to continue to do that.
Josh, you and Bill spent big money on Mitch in the offseason. Just your early impressions of him. I know you guys had to run a lap at one point.
Yeah, my fault.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. No, I love Mitch. You know, being down there, obviously in the center, he's making a lot of different calls, and he's extremely smart. He's extremely talkative in the huddle. He just knows what's going on, and he's only been in the system for a little bit, and obviously we didn't get a whole lot of reps in OTAs, but I feel like, you know, what he did last year and coming into this year in our situation, he stepped into the role, and he's gonna own it, and he's gonna be the man, and thankful that we got him, for sure.
You and Tremaine have been kind of thrust into the leadership roles on this team. Being such young players, how has that dynamic kind of worked out with the older guys on the team, just kind of your leadership and that dynamic?
Oh, I don't think we have any selfish guys on this team. I think we've got a lot of selfless guys that put the team first. And obviously being in those types of positions, the quarterback's going to be regarded as a leader, the middle linebacker's going to be regarded as a leader. And the lucky thing that me and Tremaine have, we've got each other. You know, we understand where each other's coming from. Obviously being in the same draft, same class, and kind of being the same person, just on opposite sides of the ball, we're able to talk about that. Obviously, we meet with Coach a lot, and we talk about what types of things we want to get across to the team, and that's only going to continue to get better as time goes on.
Time for 2 more, guys. 2 more. Opportunity in the spring due to injury mainly, but it looks like he's made an impression. He's getting a lot of reps out here today with the ones. Just your thoughts on his potential as a mismatch for you in the passing.
Yeah, I mean, he's an extremely smart kid, and he's very athletic. He's doing things the right way, and obviously at Ole Miss, you know, you won't see the stats pop up on the page, but what he does on the field is really impressive from a young kid. So we've been able to kind of grow together. I know him and Tommy are in the same room, and they're the same age, and they study the playbook a lot, and that's one thing that, you know, they know their stuff. And when they get in the huddle, I don't have to worry about pointing him in the right direction. I call the play, and he goes and he does his job. So, you know, that's going to continue to get better as well. Just technique things here and there, but, you know, he definitely has the tools to be really good.
Josh, as you come
Last
in
one,
year
Adam.
2 now, specifically, I know a lot of people talk about progress that you need to make, but if you stand and look into the season and into the future, specifically, what areas do you need to improve in to take those next?
Making right decisions to help put our offense in scoring position there, and so it helps the football team win games. You know, that it's the process that Coach talks about. You know, playing football together. It takes 3 parts to win a football game. It takes the offense, defense, and special teams. So we got to understand that, and, you know, Coach talks about that in every single meeting. It's a different situation of how we're going to handle things, when we're going to handle things. He's been super communicative about it, and I think the team really appreciates that out of him. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.